Hi there, I'm Dr. Lisa Burkhart Worley along with Dr. Michelle Burden and Renee Rollins and Lane Jordan Burdett, and we are here at the NRB Expo right here at the National Religious Broadcasters Convention in Nashville, Tennessee, and we've made some new friends, and one of our new friends is Pamela Azaria.
Hi.
And she is from the outreach Chimes Israel. It's in Israel,
Right.
But why don't you tell our audience what you guys do?
Okay, we are an organization that helps people with disabilities. We have 27 centers throughout Israel, and we help with the continuum of life. So we have early childhood, rehabilitative intervention centers, after-school programs, work programs in our centers and also in the community, vocational colleges, so people with disabilities can choose what they want to do in their path in life. And we have programs for people with severe disabilities, and they're beautiful because our people that care for them, you always seeing them holding their hand and helping them. All of our staff are just wonderful, and we also have a program that helps people with mental health issues get back into the work environment. And if somebody is working in our centers or in one of our work programs and they get too old to continue to work, they still come to our centers, and we provide all kinds of daytime programs for them, including a program called Health and Wellness for People with Disabilities, which keeps them young and independent as long as possible.
It sounds like, Pamela, that you love them where they're at. You know, you're giving them care, and you're showing that they matter and that you care about them, correct?
Yes, the whole point, our whole mission is independence, inclusion, quality of life, and that's our focus. We're trying to, everybody counts, everybody, the Lord made all of us, right? And we're all here for some reason, and we have to respect the dignity and honor their neighbor, right?
Yes. Pamela, I wanted to ask you a question about how things changed, since October 7th. What is it like, and how are your services being able to really minister to the people after the horrible October 7th massacre?
Yeah. So immediately after the massacre, we just jumped in. We fundraised a lot of money from North America to be able to go in, especially to our centers in Ashkelon, which is 6 miles from Gaza. They have 15 seconds to reach shelter. So our people with disabilities were basically living in their safe rooms, and they were running out of food, medicine, diapers, and everything that they needed, equipment. So we had volunteers come and first bring them all those things. And then as time went on, we raised more money. We brought them remote iPads for remote learning and therapeutic equipment. And then our brave staff, our social workers, caregivers, therapists, they started going into the home, braving the rocket fire, and providing services to them once a week, which was such not only helpful to the child so they don't lose their abilities, but also a respite for the parents, because children with disabilities require a lot of attention. A lot of them have more than one child, and many of them had their husbands in the army, because Israel is a country of a reserve army, so a lot of mothers were single parenting at the time.
I just want to make one thing very clear for all of those listening and viewing this. Chimes Israel is for those beautiful children that have disabilities. Is that correct?
Yes. So our children, we actually modeled a really innovative early childhood center model in Israel, and then the rest of Israel has taken our model on as well. We have 9 early childhood centers where what happened was we saw that parents finding out that their child with disabilities were really struggling. They were finding out that they had to take them to diagnoses appointments and therapy and medical appointments. And in Israel, it's a very expensive country, so both the mother and the father work. And we saw them really struggling. It's overwhelming to find out that your child has a disability in the first place. And then imagine they probably have other children too. So trying to care for this very special needs child plus your other children. So what we created was centers where all under one roof, they get child care, diagnoses, therapy, homemade food. Especially, this is important because a lot of the kids have eating issues, so they have to work with them with the food, and parental guidance. And with all that, three adults to one child, it's an enormous amount of care and love that all of our people give. But with all of that, we still found that some of the children were falling through the cracks. And that's because if you don't have a stable home environment, you cannot, you're not going to thrive as any kid, especially one with disabilities, but any kid is not going to thrive with a at-risk, an unstable or unstable home environment. Right. So recently we put together a program, and it's amazing, where we go into the home and we, our therapists and our social workers work with the parents on any issue they may have to help them become a better parent and solve the problems that they're having. And in one case, it's the transitions from playtime to bedtime. It's eating. It's the relationships with the parents, the other children, the grandparents. And in one case that I know of, we recently got a letter from one of the mothers saying, this has been a godsend. It changed our family forever, because her husband had no interaction or relationship with the child with disabilities, didn't know how, it was a fragile child, didn't know how to talk or interact or care for the child. And our therapists and social workers taught him how to do that, and it really repaired the family to be more of a family unit. And that's why we're here right now. We're trying to raise money for this program. We not only want to roll it out for the at-risk family every year, but we think all of the families need this program, especially in Israel right now, because everybody's going through trauma. It's not just those families.
That's right, a lot of trauma.
Yes.
Well, we know that this is a big problem in America, but we want to bring more awareness to Israel now. This is amazing to hear that obviously America's not the only place this is happening. So how is the best way, or what is the best way that we can bring awareness and allow people to be able to donate in the best or most effective way to your organization?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if anyone has it in their heart to donate to our organization, you will be the people who are helping our children at risk. And these are young preschool children from ages 6 months to 3 years old. And they're so cute. And just Google Chimes Israel, ChimesIsrael, or you can go to our website, which is a little more complicated. It's chimesisrael.org.il. And then in both cases, press the English button. You'll see this strange language at first, which is Hebrew. Yeah. So please, unless you read Hebrew, press that button and take a look at all the programs, everything we do. And there's a donate page. You can donate with your credit card. You can send wire money to our 501c3 here in the U.S. All of it is a 501c3 donation. So
That's great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much, Pamela. Another amazing outreach, another wonderful, beautiful soul that we have met here at the National Religious Broadcasters Convention. Please give to Chimes Israel. The word says when you bless Israel, you will be blessed. And this is one beautiful way to bless Israel.